Hi guys, welcome to my tiny corner on the internet called the Food Space. Today we're switching things up a bit with a Q&A session. You asked, and I'm here to answer. Since I started this channel about 2 years ago, I've gotten some questions about studying food science in Nigeria, and today I'll be answering them. I'll be using myself as an example. For me, in my WAEC, I did the normal English, chemistry, physics, biology, mathematics. I did those 5 credit courses. And I also did civics education, which was compulsory. For my entrepreneurship course, I did catering craft practice. And then for the ninth subject, I did agricultural science. Some people would say they would switch out agricultural science for food and nutrition. It all depends on you. And I also did economics as well. As for my jam, I didn't go through the conventional route that science students use, which is English, chemistry, physics, biology. I went for something I knew I would pass, something I knew I could do well in. I went for mathematics, English, agricultural science, and chemistry. Yes, you heard right. Agricultural science, mathematics, English, and chemistry. That was because I knew these two subjects, agricultural science and mathematics, were those that I was good at. And I felt those were the ones that would give me the high score I needed to be able to get admitted for food science. I'll start with food science because that is the course I studied and that's what I'm most familiar with. Food science, it involves studying the physical, chemical, biological, microbiological processes involved in food. That is from farm to fork. The processes involved in producing your food to get it to a finished product from when it is harvested till when you consume it. Say so. Nutritionists start their job where the food scientists finish their job. This is probably the most common question any food science student or food science graduate has gotten. And yes, cooking is involved in this course. Cooking in the sense that when you do certain courses that you borrow from nutritional sciences, because food scientists need to know a bit of nutrition, you do courses that involve creating diets. And these diet courses, you would need to make meal plans and prepare these meals to be assessed, which are the practicals for this course. All foods we produce involve one method of cooking or the other. Let's say, for example, the chips people eat. The chips involves frying, which is cooking, and food science students are supposed to know this process. We have baking for confectionaries like cake, and this also is a cooking method. So food scientists also need to know this because we study these baking processes. We study what involves what goes on in baking. We study what goes on in cooking, the scientific principle behind these things. We study them. Yes, definitely you can switch to food science, but this involves a lot of factors. Consider and a course that is related to food science. Let's say chemical engineering. You studied. Let's say you studied chemical engineering, studied chemistry, you studied microbiology, you studied biotechnology, biochemistry, or even physics. Yes, you can switch to food science. However, you should note that before switching to any course, you should go and get information from the school you are applying to for this switch so they can give you proper information on what to do and if you fit into this category. That's all for today, guys. Keep asking those food science questions and I'll do my best to answer them. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Bye.